The Las Vegas Raiders are heading into the 2025 NFL Draft with a clear focus. In a recent press conference, Raiders executives Pete Carroll and John Spytek addressed growing speculation about their interest in running back Ashton Genty. When asked about the possibility of selecting Jeanty in the first round, Carroll was heard telling Spytek to be careful, prompting a cautious but telling response. Spytek responded, "The running back position is one that we need and value a lot," highlighting its importance in the Raiders' future plans. This acknowledgement adds weight to the possibility that Jeanty could be the team's top pick. Jeanty had an incredible 2024 season, rushing 374 times for 2,601 yards, averaging 7 yards per carry, and scoring 29 touchdowns. He also contributed as a receiver, adding 23 receptions, following a previous season with 43 catches. Scouting reports praised Jeanty as a generational talent with elite vision, powerful contact balance, and explosive playmaking ability. He's expected to thrive in both zone and power running schemes and offers significant versatility with his pass-catching skills. If selected, Jeanty would join an already exciting offensive core in Las Vegas, adding a dynamic presence in the backfield. Ashton Genty continues to stand out as a rare, game-changing talent. His elite vision, power, and explosiveness are matched by advanced pass protection skills, making him the ideal modern three-down back. Jeanty is the type of player who can stay on the field in any situation and keep defenses off balance. His ability to become a focal point of the offense from day one makes him a high-value prospect. For teams picking in the top 5, including the Las Vegas Raiders, it will be difficult to pass on a player with this level of upside, even in today's NFL, where running back value is often debated. Jeanty not only has the tools to contend for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he could also quickly join the ranks of the league's elite playmakers. In this projection, the Raiders make Jeanty their first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. This move reshapes the offense in a major way. The skill positions would include Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer at tight end, Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker at wide receiver, and a backfield featuring Ashton Genty and Raheem Mostert, with Sincere McCormick as added depth. At quarterback, Geno Smith remains the leader under center. This upgraded lineup adds serious firepower to an offense that struggled last season. With Chip Kelly calling plays and Jeanty providing a legitimate rushing threat, Geno Smith, already one of the league's top play-action passers, could thrive. Even a modest contribution from Jeanty, such as a 1,000-yard season, could improve the Raiders' win total by 1 or 2 games. This pick addresses a major need and brings immediate impact. It sets the tone for a draft that could transform the Raiders' offense. In the second round of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders address a key area of need by selecting Benjamin Morrison, a talented defensive back from Notre Dame. Morrison brings impressive credentials. Standing at 6 feet tall and weighing 193 pounds, he ran an elite 4.39 in the 40-yard dash and enters the draft as the 7th-ranked defensive back, projected to go in the mid-second round. Though his production dipped slightly in 2024 due to a hip injury, Morrison recorded 6 interceptions in 2022 and 3 more in 2023, showcasing his playmaking ability. He is known for his quick-twitch athleticism, high-level route recognition, and ability to thrive in man-heavy coverage schemes. His film reveals a cornerback with true CB1 potential and the skill set to make an immediate impact. Scouts have compared his game to a young Marlon Humphrey, praising his physicality, technique, and competitive toughness. Morrison's versatility makes him an ideal fit for the Raiders' defensive scheme under coordinator Patrick Graham. Whether playing outside or in the slot, his ability to adapt across multiple coverage packages would immediately upgrade the Raiders' secondary, a unit in need of a reliable playmaker. Adding Benjamin Morrison in the second round gives the Raiders a high-upside defensive back who can step in and contribute from day one. With the top cornerbacks like Travis Hunter, Jaden Barron, and Will Johnson expected to be off the board early, The Las Vegas Raiders made a strategic decision in the second round by selecting Benjamin Morrison, a versatile and athletic defensive back who visited the team during the pre-draft process. His 6-foot frame and 4.39 speed, combined with his ability to contribute immediately, made him a perfect fit. Looking ahead to the third round, the Raiders continue to prioritize areas of need. With their third selection in the 2025 NFL Draft, they choose Charles Grant, an offensive lineman from William & Mary. Grant stands out as a powerful presence on the line at 6'5" and 311 pounds. Known for his background as an all-state wrestler, he brings raw strength, leverage, and technique to the trenches. The Raiders showed direct interest by bringing him in for a visit, a sign that the front office sees potential in his upside. General Manager John Spitek previously mentioned a preference for scouting linemen from smaller schools, believing they're often the best athletes on the field and can develop into reliable NFL starters. Grant fits that philosophy perfectly. Whether the Raiders line him up at tackle or decide to transition him to guard, his versatility and physical tools give the team valuable flexibility along the offensive line. Grant may not be the flashiest pick, but he's a foundational piece that can grow into a key contributor for the Raiders' offense. Charles Grant may have come from a smaller school, but his talent stands tall. While he's not yet a finished product, the Raiders see big potential in the William & Mary offensive lineman. Selected in the third round, Grant could immediately fill a need at guard and potentially develop into the team's future left tackle. Grant's profile is exciting. A former all-state wrestler, he combines competitive toughness with excellent movement skills. His technique is already strong, and while he may not have elite size just yet, he's a natural fit for zone-blocking schemes. For the Raiders, who now feature Chip Kelly as the play caller, Grant fits perfectly into a system that values athletic linemen who can move in space. The idea is simple. Grant can plug in at left guard immediately and develop under veteran tackle Colton Miller. If Miller is moved or his contract ends in the coming years, Grant could transition into that left tackle role full-time. His long-term ceiling is that of a Pro Bowl-level starter, but he'll need time in the weight room and with the coaching staff to get there. The Raiders' first 3 picks, Ashton Genty at running back, Benjamin Morrison at cornerback, and now Charles Grant on the offensive line, reflect a smart, balanced draft strategy. Grant gives the offensive line a much-needed boost and could become a long-term cornerstone of the Raiders' rebuild. With their 4th-round pick, the Las Vegas Raiders make a bold move, selecting quarterback Will Howard as a potential future starter. Standing at 6'4" and weighing 236 pounds, Howard brings the physical tools teams dream of at the quarterback position. While he's not expected to start right away, the Raiders are in a great position to develop him behind veteran Geno Smith. Howard will have time, likely 2 full seasons, to learn, grow, and adapt to the speed of the NFL. Chip Kelly's presence as offensive coordinator makes this a smart fit. Kelly's system plays to Howard's strengths: quick decision-making, mobility, and arm strength. With players like Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty already in place and developing, the Raiders are building a strong offensive core for the future. Howard's college numbers speak for themselves. Over 4,000 passing yards, a 73% completion rate, 35 touchdowns, and just 10 interceptions. He has the accuracy, leadership, and intelligence needed to succeed at the next level. He's not a finished product yet, but with the right coaching and time, he could become a reliable franchise quarterback. The Raiders brought Howard in for a pre-draft visit, signaling serious interest. With this pick, Las Vegas adds high upside depth to the most important position in football and potentially secures their quarterback of the future. Will Howard continues to be one of the most intriguing quarterback prospects in this draft. While his NFL Combine performance raised concerns, particularly with late and inaccurate throws, his college tape tells a very different story. In the national championship game, Howard showed poise, accuracy, and the ability to manipulate defenses. He consistently made tight throws under pressure, proving he's not just a product of a friendly system. Despite the growing use of shotgun formations in college football, Howard looks comfortable and natural under center, something that will benefit him at the next level. Yes, his footwork needs improvement, and he must get faster at reading defenses, but the talent is clearly there. When his mechanics are clean, Howard can make every throw with power and precision. His pro-style experience at Ohio State and his consistent growth each season make him a perfect developmental quarterback. The Raiders offer the ideal situation for a player like Howard. With veteran Geno Smith in place and Chip Kelly leading the offense, Howard has the time and support to develop properly. Kelly already knows what Howard brings to the table from his college days, but the Raiders still brought him in for a pre-draft visit, a clear sign of serious interest. If Howard reaches his potential, this could be one of the steals of the draft. And if it doesn't work out, it's a low-risk move in the 4th round. Either way, this pick gives the Raiders a high-upside quarterback prospect who fits perfectly within their offensive system and long-term vision. Recap of the draft picks. To wrap up, here are my selections so far: Ashton Genty, Benjamin Morris, Charles Grant, Will Howard. Now, I'm going with a bit of a risky pick here for the 5th round, someone I think could really make an impact. TZ Johnson, wide receiver out of Oregon. At 5'10" and 154 kilograms, he's a little on the lighter side, but this kid's got some serious talent. He ran a 4.51 40-yard dash and is projected to go in the 4th round, though I'm taking him in the 5th here. Johnson showed up huge in the college football playoff and has proven himself to be a reliable receiver. His skills are perfect for quick passing plays, especially in the slot, which is exactly what the Raiders need. His quick footwork and ability to read zone coverage make him a great fit for a role in the slot. He can separate quickly and turn short completions into big plays. His ability to find open spaces in the defense is exactly what we need, especially if Trey Tucker doesn't end up as the guy. Johnson's size will limit him to the slot, but his playmaking ability will make him a valuable 3rd down target. Plus, he's a talented punt returner, which could add instant value to special teams. We've been looking for a guy who can contribute as a return specialist, and I think Johnson could be that guy in the 5th round. Final thoughts. So, those are my top 5 picks. Genty Morris. Grant, Howard Johnson. I know I took a bit of a risk with Johnson, and I got my first C on the pick, but that's okay. Everyone's got their opinions. What do you think? I had a blast making this mock draft, and I could have gone another 6 rounds. I know I took a bit of a risk with Johnson, and I got my first C on the pick, but that's okay. Everyone's got their opinions. What do you think? I had a blast making this mock draft, and I could have gone another 6 rounds, but we'll save that for another day. Quarterback plans. If Will Howard is gone by round 4, who else could we target at QB? If Sanders, Dart, Milroe, and yours are all gone, I'd look at Kyle McCord. If he's gone and Tyler Shugg is still there, I'd consider him as well, but honestly, if Will Howard is off the board, I'd probably wait until next year's draft for a QB. Wrapping up. That's my full 5-round mock draft for the Raiders. I won't be streaming live next Thursday or Friday since I'll be at a wedding, but I'll try to get some videos up on my YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching live on Bleacher Report, and if you're catching the replay on YouTube, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all of you. See you after the draft.